All right. I'm going to try something new. This channel's really small. I don't know what I'm doing exactly. So this is my... I don't know what I'm saying. My 10 tips on how to become a better open micer. For anyone watching, I'm a nobody. I just played music for a while. I have no real cred, but here are my thoughts. All right? So number one, have your guitar tuned. I've been hosting open mic for about 5 years. Every week for 5 years. Again, I'm not great, but I've been doing it a while. I give people warnings. I'll say, hey, you're the next act up. Like after this current band playing, you're next. They'll say, cool. I'll then give them the one song warning. I'll say, hey, this is the last song. You're up in 3 minutes or whatever. They'll say, great. I do that for the sole reason of, so they will get up, tune their guitar, and be ready. So when that last band goes, hooray, we're done, they'll just walk up on stage. That never happens. Then people fumble around, and they get up on stage, and then they tune their guitar and just waste everyone's time. But it's open mic. You get what you paid for, which is nothing. And that's it. I'm sorry, I'm working on a script. And my printer broke mid-script, so I kind of have my handwritten notes, and I'm just looking over here. Okay, moving on. Know what songs you're playing. Have an idea. Don't get on stage and go, oh, I don't know what to play. What do you guys want to hear? And then when someone says it, don't say, oh, no, I don't want to play that one. It's boring. It's wasting everyone's time. And half the audience are other open micers waiting to come on and play that you're just blocking them from. Take 2 minutes. Write down 3 songs, 4 songs. The morning of, just having a deck. Oh, I'll play this one and then that one. Oh, yeah, that'll be great. Boom. Oh, yeah, I'm back to 1. Man, this is just a professional outfit right here. Back to point 1, having your guitar tuned. If you have a couple songs in a drop D or some kind of weird tuning and then a few songs in another tuning, play those songs together. Play all the drop D songs together and then the other tunings. Don't tune to drop D and then tune it back to standard and then tune it back down to drop D. It's just wasting time and it just looks bad. You can see I'm tired of people wasting time. Big thing of this, I was going to name this video this, but I didn't. I figured I didn't want it to be off kilter. Tenacious D is real. It is so real. One reason why the HBO special was so great is it was so over the top, but it was spot on of how ridiculous open micers can be. You're not a rock star. If you're playing open mic, you're not a rock star. And hell, if you're a rock star that walks in open mic, that's awesome. But check your egos. Leave your egos at the door. Come in and play. Have a good time. Say hi to the audience. Get your art out there. Say whatever poetry you want. Leave. And just remember, no one cares. They're probably not listening. You're just background noise. I don't even think that was a point. Oh, yeah. Number 3, it's open mic. Good or bad, anyone can play. You can have a great person on and the follow person suck. And you can whine I want that person back. No, it's open mic. They had their slot. This is this person's slot. Next up after that person is someone else. Who gives a shit? Just play. Have a great time. It's music. Music's supposed to be played. Just play it. Let's see. What? Oh, yeah. Less talk, more rock is a good thing. Talk less. I'm fine with, hey, my name's John. I wrote this song about my wife, or hey, my name is John, I wrote this song about my ex-wife, or hey, my name is John, I wrote this song about my new true wife, the real one for sure. That's fine. Don't go into a 5-minute story on how you were driving down the road and saw an acorn and then saw a chipmunk and had this idea and you're listening to Black Sabbath and here's your art that's just crushing it and just making you open at Madison Square Garden. Because you're not. You're playing an open mic. Shut the fuck up and play your song. I have people get up and just talk for 5 minutes and then play a 2-minute song. Where they talk longer than the goddamn song. Just play. Play. No one cares. No one cares about your thoughts. Play your songs. Have a good time. Maybe if you get a following and you get, no, not even that. Just play your songs. I don't care. I've had a guy, I gave him his band warning, you're next up. He said, okay. I then gave him the one song warning like I talked about earlier. He said, okay. And I said, okay, you're up. He then said, okay, I'm going to go have a smoke break. Is that cool? I am not making that up. I gave him like 10 minutes of warning for him to tune his guitar. So all I want him to do is just tune his guitar and get ready. The second I said, all right, your turn, man. I'm going to go smoke. Fuck that guy. And he lost his spot. And I'm so serious. I had another guy who was playing one of his original songs. I don't care if you play covers, originals. Anyway, playing one of his originals. And he said, this next one's a sing-along, which is great. He then started playing it. He forgot to tell us what to sing, when to sing, or anything else about it. He just went into the song. Then, when the sing-along part apparently came and no one sang with him, he got really mad and just stormed off stage. It was incredible. It was just so incredible. He was so pissed, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then I have another guy who comes week after week and will ask, how's the list looking, or who's playing, or just some other kind of question, which I don't understand, because how does knowing the name of who's playing help you? And the list looks like a piece of paper in my pocket. It's a piece of paper. I don't know how the fucking list looks. If you're trying to ask when you're playing, you can ask that. Oh, this is great. I'm just venting. No one's going to listen. All right. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Number 5. When you're done, leave the stage area. Seems pretty self-explanatory, right? And I have these props for a reason, so don't worry. I'll get to it. But no, when you're done, if you're just crushing it, sometimes people say, hey, I really like your stuff. And you'll go, thank you, it's wonderful, blah, blah, blah. And that's great. You can also do, hey, thanks, man, as you're unplugging and moving over and kind of like escort them over. Because all I'm trying to do when you're done is unplug you, get the next act up, and have the music continue. I'm just trying to keep the night progressing. Because in a way, I don't care. I start at one time. I will end at a specific time. In a way, I don't care what happens in between that. But people are waiting to play. You're just the act in front of other people who are also waiting to play. So you standing there with just having your peripheral, that's not the right word. I'll stop trying to be fancy. Being told how great you are, and you just stand there and just talk about it for like 5 minutes, just talking, oh yeah, man, and yeah, that Acorn, man, and that Chipmunk, I just wrote that song, man, Black Sabbath, man, and lots of mans. Get off the stage, shut the fuck up, and go outside and talk, have a beer. I don't care. I'm trying to get next Joe Schmo up to play. Man, I sound really bitter. I've been doing it a while. Oh, where were we? Over here. It's open mic. It's free. Number 6. I'm getting it. Don't worry. Bear with me. Number 6. It's open mic. It's free. No one's paying to see you. Again, check your egos at the door. Come, have your guitar tuned. Play. Have a great time. Get the fuck off the stage. Tip your bartender. All that horseshit. Yeah. It's free. Come and play. Good? Come play. You're bad? Come and play. I've learned so much from playing open mic. I've had people who are terrible singers or guitar players or both, or will have no rhythm, which is weird. But when you see someone who has no rhythm, you can't follow their song, or especially if you're trying to play with them, it's just off the rails. And sometimes they'll come back week after week, and I love it because they're trying and they're playing and they're having a great time. It's wonderful. I would take those guys who are usually sweet way over the guys who think they're just God's gift to your ears, who could just die and no one would care. All right, this one is 7. Mic control. I'm going to kind of turn it so you can kind of see what we're doing. So this should have been like number 1 or an entire video to this. Mic control is a skill. How to sing into a mic is a skill. I'm still learning it, but if you ever see like soulful singers, who be singing way back here? That's because they're so goddamn loud, they know to pull the mic way back, and so nothing distorts, so they sound good. You also look cool. You're like, I have emotion, as you're pulling way back, and then when you're nice and intimate and telling how your deep dark secrets, you get really close, and then also with dynamic mics, you get a bass frequency builds up and gets really nice when you get really close to it. You kind of eat the mic, as it were. But don't, when you want to get loud, get closer to the microphone and just start yelling into it, as so many people do. Because then, depending depending on my mood, or depending if you do this every single week, I would either turn you down and leave it because I'm tired of like following you, or turn it down and follow you back up. But just you know, if you're like, I have emotion so loud, then I'm just so personal, and you can just know everything I'm thinking. But then I gotta yell. Just that shit. Just, you know, move around the mic. Just don't eat it and yell into it. It's fucking irritating. I don't even swear on YouTube. Channels I watch do. I am. Moving on. But yeah, it's a really important skill. I don't think many people talk about it. It is will bump you up to the next level of professionalism and just knowledge. It's just mic control. Sing quiet, get close. You're just yelling your guts out, pull way back. If you're kind of good, you know, just... Oh, yeah, sorry, I moved. Kind of good, you know. Give yourself an inch or something. I don't know. But just mic control. Number 8. EQ in the mix. Yes, you get to ask me or tell me, ooh, see, I finally got to my part where the printer was working. You could ask me, you know, can I have less guitar? Can I have more guitar? Can I hear my voice more? That's great for your monitor. Wonderful. You can even say, oh, it's kind of boomy. That's also great. I'll pull down some EQs. But don't not play for 5 minutes because you say, oh, can you put 1K? I need some more 1K. A little less 250 in my guitar. Yeah, it's too boomy. Yeah. Hear that? Hear that? Hear that? Hear that? Yeah, can you pull that out? Shut the fuck up and play your goddamn song. I do not care. No one else does either. Or if having too much boomy in your guitar first, then therefore you can't learn how to kind of play it differently, or get a different pickup, or learn how, your dials a little better. If that's so distracting than your art, then get better at it. Another one is reverb. So this is reverb that I'm kind of putting on my voice right now. You know, it makes you sound nice. I put reverb on it. My other channels, or my other videos, I have delay, just to kind of hide how hideous a singer I am. But, you know, I have a little bit, so room mic, so it makes you sound nice. I like you sing in the shower. And when you want more and more and more and more and more where it's just reverb, that means you're a really shitty singer. You just want to hear the wash, like you in a waterfall. And I'll do it, but again, just play your song. Play your song. Shut up and play your song. This is not Madison Square Garden. You're going to sound really better. Usually I have open micers I love singing with. I have open micers I love hearing. I love watching. I have some I hate. And I do it because it's open mic and doesn't give a shit. Like, I'm really open. Like, if you suck, fucking go up and play. You're great, fucking go up and play. You're scared, go up and play. It's great. Yeah. All right. Number 9. Not playing while asking if your guitar is loud enough. Now, what I mean by this, and this happens almost every night, which I just yell, play your guitar. So, you know, people, they'll go, check, check, again with the mic control. They go right, they eat it, and just yell it. Unmute their guitar because I'm over the board, and they say, is it loud enough? No. Anyone watching? Is my guitar loud enough? You don't know. I'm not playing it. So then they'll do this. Can you turn it up? Can you turn it up? Now, I know you're going to see it, but I'm just barely hitting my guitar. Can you turn it up? And I turn it up, and they go, okay. And then they start singing their song with emotion and eating their mic. So a few things. Got to unpack this a little bit. You know, do this, just strum like you normally would. Is this good? Is this good? And they might say, you know, turn your down, or they'll work it on the board. But kind of play it, kind of, oh, this is kind of what this song's about, and I'm kind of singing about this level. You know, just doesn't matter. Just kind of giving the guy on the board a level. That's all he cares about. But don't, yeah, the quiet. How's my guitar? I don't know. Play it, now I can tell you. Oh. Anyway, so that's a big thing. I had something else to say there, but I thought it was pretty self-explanatory. But it's not. You'll see it now, and it is hilarious, but it's also irritating after you do it for a while. And last one, number 10. Have fun. Seriously, it's cheesy. I know. It's open mic. Have fun, because it's open. No one cares. That is kind of it's depressing when I say it like that, but it's freeing. Believe me. It's freeing. If you play a song and a few people clap or no one claps because it's a slow night or you're that bad, or they're not listening to you, that's freeing. You can just play. You can try things because no one cares, because it doesn't matter. No A&R guy is waiting in the wings and would have, given you the greatest deal on the planet with $1 million whatever payment where you don't have to pay back. But they're not now because you're kind of pitchy on that one part. Another thing of, you'll mess up. I mess up, I think, probably every week. Doesn't matter. You forget a chord, or you're backwards, or you say a line backwards, or you forget a verse. It's fine. No one will know you messed up unless you tell them. I think on my last video I just recorded, it's coming out in a few days, I said, wow, I really messed up that whole verse, blah, blah, blah. No one knows. Even if you're playing a huge hit on the radio currently and you forget a verse, half people won't notice, or they'll say, oh, he forgot, and continue on. Much like if you're playing, it's so much more, you're just playing, not to go, what is that chord? Just play through the mistake. Just do that, just get up to it, and it's fine. Just keep moving. Anyway, I'm trying to keep this short. I know I'm not entertaining. I know I don't have cuts. I'm sure this has been on the YouTubes already, but I thought this was a very, it's needed. 5 ways to be a better open micer. That Tenacious D is real, which is why it's so funny. So besides hosting open mic for 5 years, I've been a bartender for 12. If anyone likes this video and wants to see that, I can make up a top 10 of how to be a better customer or why all bartenders hate you. One of those videos. Again, there's great ones out there. They're hilarious. I can't top them, but they're real. So I will say, if I get 200 likes on this video, I will make that video. Because I think that's pretty safe, because I won't get that many, and I still work as a bartender, and I don't want my boss to see it and then, tell me to not do that. Anywho, be a better open micer, a little more professional. Maybe I can do a whole thing on the mic control. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, this is the John Bazane Disaster channel. John Bazane, name spelled just like it sounds. I play music. I got CDs on Bandcamp and I'm on Spotify. Subscribe, like it if you like it. All that helps. Seriously. Trying to progress into more music instead of bartending. But yeah, thanks a lot for staying out this long. I don't know what I'm doing.